Leon Rose is a genius, a mastermind, the Dawn. Not only can he make trades that nobody else can make, he can also draft extremely well. When we drafted Tyler Kolek, I knew he was going to be a star. But Leon Rose saw something else. He saw a superstar. And each and every day, Tyler Kolek continues to prove him right. But no more than last night when he took home MVP honors when the Knicks won the G League Winter Showcase. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. But before we get started, guys, about 55% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. We have a mission to try to reach 25,000 subscribers, and we could really use your support. If you enjoy daily Knicks content like this, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it could really support all the great content that we're creating for you. And now, let's get started. Tyler Kolek wins the G League Winter Showcase MVP award. Pacome Dadier, Ariel Hukporti, Kevin McCullough Jr., and Tyler Kolek, all draft picks from this year's draft. But besides Pacome Dadier, the rest of those players are second-round picks. But the Knicks have an uncanny ability to find talent in these later rounds. Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson. We've seen what Ariel Hukporti can do. And mark my words, once Kevin McCullough Jr. is healthy and ready to perform, he's also going to show you why he's a steal of this draft as well. But Tyler Kolek, as soon as the Knicks drafted this kid, I made a video describing him as the steal of the draft. That's because of all of the abilities he has, and also because he was supposed to go in the first round, but by some magic, he fell to the Knicks in the second round. Now, obviously, they had to trade for him in order to get his draft rights, but they did that. They got him on the team, and the rest is history. And Kolek's game, since being drafted, has steadily improved. His defense, which has been his weakest point of his game since the Summer League, going all the way to today, to last night's Winter Showcase, his defense has improved. His offense has improved. But his playmaking, which was already good, has gotten to another level, an elite level. And he was showcasing all of his abilities last night when the Knicks won the Winter Showcase and when Tyler Kolek himself took home MVP honors. Shout out to Ian Bagley and New York Basketball on the app X for giving us the following information. Tyler Kolek had 22 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals to help lift the Westchester Knicks to win the G League Showcase title game. Westchester has won back-to-back Showcase titles and enters this week on a 9-game winning streak. Once again, Tyler Kolek is your G League Showcase Cup MVP. He went off so much that he actually won the MVP of the G League Winter Cup. Just joining this team, traveling back and forth with the main team. But none of that has deterred him. It only made him stronger and hungrier. This kid is the future of the team and the franchise. He's the future of our bench and maybe even more than that. And as you can clearly see here, the Knicks are your 2024 G League Winter Showcase champions. 2 years in a row. And this roster in the G League is absolutely stacked. If the Knicks need more talent on the main team, they don't have to make any trades. All they need to do is look at the G League roster because the way these guys are playing, the numbers they're putting up is sensational. Not only Kolek, who again gave you 22, 11, 5, and 3 steals. 22 and 11. I understand it's the G League, but this is the Winter Showcase game, the final game, the most important game. Everybody's playing hard. Everybody understands that if they play aggressively and they do what they need to do, potentially they can get signed by another NBA team. Everybody's watching these games, and Kolek picked this game to go off and win MVP honors. And say whatever you want to say about his defense. 3 steals, his defense is improving. And Kolek, by the way, wasn't the only player to go off for Westchester. He had a lot of help. TJ Warren leads the Westchester Knicks in scoring with 24 as they win the G League Winter Showcase Cup once again. He had 24 points. In the G League, TJ Warren has been near unstoppable. Scoring-wise, there has been nearly nobody better. And you know one of my favorite players down there, Moses Brown. Check out the points that he did. Now, I understand. You're probably going to say it's just the G League. I understand it's just the G League. But if we're going to praise Chuma Okeke, we're going to praise Tyler Kolek, we're going to praise TJ Warren, then we have to praise my guy, Moses Brown. 14 points, 16 rebounds, 4 blocks. This is just like average to him. He can roll out of bed and get you these numbers at any point, at any time. All he needs is development and playing time. And the Knicks could definitely use a player like him, can use a player like TJ Warren, can use a player like Chuma Okeke, another wing on this team that can back up Mikal Bridges, that can back up OG Anunoby, that can allow our starters to rest. Now, maybe with Landry Shamet returning and coming back, it maybe doesn't matter bringing another player from the G League up to the main roster, because now Tom Thibodeau has 5 players on the bench that he can actually trust. If that's the case, the starters should get more rest by default. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. But clearly, if the Knicks want another player that's capable, Tyler Kolek is a player you can put in right now and is NBA ready. Now, I'm not saying to start the season he was NBA ready, but right now, at this point of his career, he is ready to play significant minutes at the NBA level. Is his defense perfect? Is it out of this world extraordinary? No way. Not even close. But it's going to get better. You want to know how I know that? Because it's already gotten better. And if he plays at the NBA level, it will continue to get better. Under Tom Thibodeau, it will continue to get better. This kid just got 22, 11, 5, and 3 in a G League Winter Showcase game where he won MVP honors. I think if you're the Knicks, the way you give back to this kid and show you respect what he did is to make sure he has a prominent role on this Knicks bench, because he absolutely deserves it. Even though Shamet returning, and I know he's going to play a prominent role as well too, I think Kolek has already made the case. He should be on the main team and getting some minutes. Even if it's 10 minutes a night, it's something, and he deserves it. Giving you performances like this is just absolutely extraordinary. You love to see it, and you love to see a Knicks rookie win MVP honors. I said it when he was drafted. I said it when the Knicks started to play him. He is the steal of this year's draft. And if this game in Westchester didn't prove it to you, let this kid play NBA level basketball. And each and every game you see him, he's going to prove that case. Leon Rose continues to work magic, putting together moves that nobody thinks possible. Drafting kids like Kevin McCullough Jr., Ariel Hukporti, and of course, Tyler Kolek is just magical. It's mastermind play. Nobody thought that the Knicks were going to be able to draft anything of significance in the second round. And with New York giving up all of our draft picks in order to make the moves that we made this offseason, to get Mikal Bridges, to get Karl Anthony Towns, to make sure this roster is able to compete on a championship level, you had to make moves. You had to make sacrifices. But even though the Knicks were able to do that, we didn't make sacrifices when it came to the draft picks. Maybe it looked like that initially, but clearly we didn't. Tyler Kolek looks like a home run. Pacome Dadier looks like a home run. Ariel Hukporti looks like a home run. And I said it before earlier in the show, but let me repeat it again for everybody in the back who wasn't listening. Kevin McCullough Jr., when he plays, he is going to prove why I have been talking about him for so long right now, and he hasn't even played one game. This kid is talented. He should have been drafted in the first round as well too, but because of his injury, he fell to the second round. Kolek was supposed to be in the first round, fell to the second round. I told you Kolek was a steal. I'm telling you now, Kevin McCullough Jr., he's a steal as well too. The Knicks and their draft picks, they continue to hit each and every time. Doesn't matter if it's the first round, doesn't matter if it's the second round. They continue to work magic. This Knicks front office continues to work magic. Leon Rose continues to cook. If he continues to make moves like this, improving this team and making us better each and every step of the way, the statue needs to be built. He needs to get one, because turning around a franchise like New York, when we were a laughingstock not even 3 years ago, and now fast forward to today, not only are we a legit NBA Finals team, but we are a team that can go toe-to-toe with any other team when we're fully healthy. We have to thank Leon Rose for that. This is just a glimpse into the Knicks' future. We drafted winners, so I'm not going to be surprised when they do exactly what we expect them to do: win. But what about you guys? What do you think about Leon Rose, the genius, the mastermind, drafting Tyler Kolek, who recently won MVP honors for the G League Winter Showcase Cup, clearly proving he is the steal of the NBA draft this year? Let me know how you feel about him in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.